What's up guys, Phoenix here. This video is going to be another YGOpro duel video and ranked, and this time I'm playing with the Dark World deck that I just got done doing a deck doctor on. If you want, a 20-minute video seeing the original build I started with that was sent in by a subscriber, and if you want some explanations on some certain card choices and why the deck is built the way it is built, then there's a link in the description to that if you want to go check that out if you got some time on your hands. But otherwise, this is just the list that you see on screen. There's one minor change that I did make to the list in between videos, and that was I cut, I believe, Giant Grinder? No, I didn't cut Giant Grinder. What did I cut? I cut something. I put in Coach King Giant Trainer. Oh, I cut the Grand Pulse, the rank 3 Grand Pulse. I cut that to put in Coach King Giant Trainer. It's very rare that you'll get this card off, but when you do get it off, it just allows you to dig even further into your deck because you are able to draw 3 cards. So that's something worth note. It would definitely be a lot better if it was a dark monster, because then you'd obviously have a deck Devi and Eradicator target built into it itself. But it's pretty easy to establish a board and make this card during turns specifically involving Soul Charge, but sometimes regular boards can make it as well. It's something to allow you to just power into more cards. It's the only rank 8 that actually just lets you draw cards, and that's actually really huge considering this deck can typically spam rank 8s. And so this is just the list. I'm not going to waste any more of your time on this little part of the video, and let's just jump into the ranked game, shall we? Alright, so this time we're actually going to try and self-touch to the maximum. Going to try and go with Giant Trainer and all that nonsense. Alright, well this hand requires some Dark World-ish. That's not a Dark World. I mean, it's dark, so I can allure. Okay. I'm significantly happier with this hand. So what I'm capable of doing here is actually really cool. Since I have Tour Guide, I can actually banish the snow, and I can actually summon Tour Guide and go into Brow. And unless I get Veiler. If I get Veiler, this entire thing's a crapshoot. But it's not happening. So I get to do this. I get to set this. I get to set this. And I get to drag down this Grapha out of my hand. Whoa! Metalfoes Yang Zing. Alright, yo! We're gonna make your hand terrible by starting to take some of the Yang Zing cards out of it. Yeah! Alright. And so now what I get to do is I get to make Leviair bring back the snow to my hand, detaching the Tour Guide, so I can banish that for the gates. There's a lot of this deck just requires very, very pinpoint play sequencing. That is something that not a lot of people are willing to actually take time into doing, because they're like, oh, I have ignorant Dark Worlds. But it's actually a little bit more than that. You actually just have to sequence your plays correctly in terms of draw cards. And you do have to get lucky. That's very much the case. You do have to get lucky a good bit of the time. But it does actually just factor in a bit more heavily that you're able to do things in the correct order, per se. But carrying on, we're just gonna keep doing this. That's beige, which means that I can special summon this. I can drag down into the grave, and then I don't know. I can't summon Giant Trainer because I don't have access to the second Grapha. What would be really clutch is if I just drew the is if I just 100% drew the Foolish. The Foolish would be such a clutch top deck right now, because that would 100% put me in Giant Trainer range. That's an advanced draw. That's also equally good, because that means that this Grapha is just automatically becoming free. That's a Snow, which is not bad. Not bad at all. The issue is that, let's see, have I used Into the Void? I have not. Well, I've got Warning, which means I can Warning his Jiaotu, so that's good. He's got Galaxy Cyclone, which is a problem because I've left that in his hand, but I can actually make Titanic Galaxy to invalidate that. So yeah, that seems pretty damn good. I can make this to invalidate the Galaxy Cyclone, and these will get discarded. No, I haven't used Into the Void. Yeah, I haven't. All right. Well, so this play string isn't that bad in terms of where it ended, because I get to negate the card that's going to try and do something to my warning, and then thusly I get to keep my cards in hand. I ended with a plus. I get to negate the Galaxy Cyclone if it targets warning. If it targets Soul Charge, I probably just let it go. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that go. I don't care. You can take it. You can take it. I really want to make Giant Trainer though. It's so hard to make because it is 3 level 8s. So you definitely have to have like Malefic Stardust double Grapha. That's the only way to make it, but it's very possible on almost every play that you have Soul Charge viable, except this one because I couldn't get access to the second Grapha. My draw cards just weren't as good as they needed to be. So I'm going to let you do that. I'm going to let you go into Jiao 2, and I'm going to warning you, and then you're going to lose. Because this deck is very good, but it's very fragile to going second to this kind of nonsense. So, sucks to suck. But, Yangzing Path, I'll negate that one. Whoa, yeah, we're going to negate that one. Easy. Easy peasy. No free cards for you. Ghost Ogre? It still gets negated, dude. It doesn't stop it. It doesn't magically prevent it from getting negated. It's a monster effect. It already activated. Like, if you wanted to Ghost Ogre my gates, that would have been cool. But now, as it stands, I can literally just summon that Grapha back again. Like, the Grapha is such a free resource. So now, activate the Jiao 2, my man. Activate. Well, no, you can't. You don't have 2 Yang Zing cards. You used Path. Oh! You used Path! The only cards left in your hand are a Metalfoes and another Yang Zing, I think. I don't know. Yeah, it's Zephyr Niu and a Metalfoes. Oh, man, that sucks. That sucks. That sucks to suck. So, we're gonna ditch this. This is a Metalfoes combination. I ain't afraid of this shit. And we'll discard this. That's a trade-in. That's very good. That means I can search Grapha here. Reliably. I can search this Grapha, ditch it. And then I can do things with Beige. So, yeah. I think we make Giant Trainer this turn, potentially. Into the Void. Okay, so deck thinning. Cool. Cool, cool. Dark World Dealings. I like it. I likes. I digs. So we'll activate this first. And we'll get rid of the snow just to thin the deck before we actually commit to our play string of making Giant Trainer. That's advanced draw. Fuck, man. Yo, this is getting insane. Well, actually, I don't even think I need to make Giant Trainer. Well, like, if I do, it would be because I drew Malefic Stardust over anything else. Because, let's see, I'm going to get Dark World Dealings because I'm just going to start looping this Beige. So, there is that. Well, actually, I've got the Leviair, too. Ooh, I do have the Leviair. So, Leviair can activate. I forgot about this. Leviair is just chilling here. Literally could not just be sitting here, perched and ready for action a bit more. So yeah, we'll go for it. We'll bounce Grapha, or bounce Snow for Grapha. We will activate Advanced Draw, and try to get into something. That's another Grapha. That's good. Very good. Very premium. Very good. Drag down. Alright, well I've got Eradicator as well, which means I can Eradicator for like cards, but that's not going to be overly real. Deck Devi is just infinitely better. So I can discard this Grapha. The Grapha can pop... I don't really want to pop that. I'll pop this. Oh, surrendered? Really? Why? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me, mans? I want to keep this game, though. I really want to keep it because it literally just did kind of everything I wanted to do, but not really. There was still more I wanted to do because I could easily have put 3 Graphas on the board this turn. Because like I set Eradicator, obviously. I set Dark World Dealings. I dragged down, or I could actually just normal summon Beige and drag down and force the Snow, and then Beige gets bounced. I get to search another Dark World Dealings, which means that Beige can summon itself 2 more times. That makes Giant Trainer, which draws me 2 more cards. There's all these different things that come into play. This entire play string is very long in terms of what it's allowed to do. But you know what? I've decided when I'm going to put this video up, and so I'm going to actually do one more game with this. I'm going to do one more game in ranked with this because I'm actually having a lot of fun because this deck is just very, it's very thought-oriented in how you actually, sequence your plays in terms of what cards you put where. It's very important, and I hope that I've proved that by this point. But it's actually just very fun, so I want to keep playing it at least one more time. So this and another Dark World game will probably go up this today as well. So I'm just going to swarm the channel with Dark World videos, apparently. But anyway, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to all the nonsense you usually do. Links are in the description to my Facebook, Twitch, and background music playlists. If you want to check any of those out, go for it. They are resources for you to use. But other than that, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you know some people that might like my content, I encourage you to share it around. Maybe encourage them to subscribe and help grow the channel's subscriber base and, content reach base. if you want to support the channel, that's arguably the best way to do so, because it just increases my numbers overall. You're helping me out. You're encouraging me to make more content that you might like, and all that sort of nonsense. That all is very relative to it. But other than that, thanks for watching as usual, and as always, guys, take care.